I'm very happy to be here today to introduce this video where we are bringing together the voices of our national coordination platforms and key partners to articulate how we together, through our collaborations, will achieve the aims and objectives set out in the Global WASH Cluster Strategic Plan 2022 to 2025.
In our sector is quite critical, particularly in our context. All partners is around to assist the need to be efficient. All the partners is around to deliver the response to be timely according to our contingency plan. We do that collectively to address all the needs for those right holders that need our humanitarian WASH assistance.
So in Ethiopia, we're facing multiple emergencies and increased humanitarian WASH needs. So therefore, it's important to reinforce competencies around assessments, to know the needs, data and information management, to identify and visualize the gaps in the response. And we also have to strengthen advocacy competencies to make sure that WASH needs are high on the global agenda. Now, having said that, a prerequisite is to have information management and coordination teams in place and funded.
It means to interest first the local and the national actors by considering their point of view, the proposition, and the capacity building. By the same time, we need also to fostering the active participation and employment within the facilitation of the coordination platform activities.
Yeah, so in LAC, we have seen an exponential growth in our group, and with that came diversification and more localization of the group. So as a result, we have reformed our SAG to make sure we have representatives of these different groups of interest, which include the Users Association, local NGOs, women's groups, the youth, private sector, academia, you name it. And through these representatives, we are joining forces to translate that at national level, bringing in their peers to the national WASH clusters and sectors across LAC to make sure that we see a more inclusive and localized enabling environment and coordination across the region.
I think we have a great opportunity with the toolkit on localization in humanitarian coordination that was launched early this month. And this is a toolkit that was developed with the participation of the Global WASH Cluster. It will be piloted in 4 countries with the involvement of the child protection, education, nutrition, and WASH clusters. And I think this presents a great platform for the inclusion of national and local actors in matters localization within the WASH sector.
As you might all know, the WASH roadmap vision is that by 2025, the WASH sector will have the capacity and the resources to deliver in emergency at scale, anywhere and at any time. With the support and the initial guidance of the Global WASH Cluster, 36 WASH organizations enabled the emergence of an unprecedented collaborative approach to bring this vision to reality. Together, they are leading 16 specific initiatives to tackle the priority where collaboration was most needed: information and knowledge management, capacity development and professionalization, coordination and partnership, and advocacy and funding.
We need to change the way we monitor quality and accountability collectively, because quality assurance and accountability are shared responsibilities that must lead to collective results. All stakeholders involved must sit around the table and agree on what they want to control and how to do it. For this, we need an enabling environment. We need to consolidate, harmonize, and analyze the contribution of all, so we need coordination. This is why the AQ initiative, led by SI and Oxfam with support from Tuft, is working closely with the Global WASH Cluster and the National Humanitarian Coordination Platform to achieve these goals.
This is really of particular importance to UNICEF, and we actively promote and engage on Sustainable Development Goals 6.1 and 6.2. And I think we need to really work as a sector on increasing these operational modalities. And when I say that, I think coordination is absolutely foundational, but we also need to work harder linking our data and our evidence generation. So through our leadership and WASH programming on the development and the humanitarian side, also through the work that UNICEF supports on humanitarian coordination and the cluster lead agency for WASH, I think we absolutely must both strengthen and broaden our collaboration and cooperation in the WASH sector to be able to not only respond to crises, but to reduce them and eliminate them and have a more resilient and sustainable WASH sector for everyone, everywhere.
It's almost 2 millennia ago that the Greek philosopher Aristotle wrote that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. And I strongly believe this phrase still holds true today and is relevant to coordination and system-wide humanitarian response. While we are strongly dependent on the programming and action of individual clusters, the water and sanitation and hygiene, for example, WASH, in today's interconnected age, we simply cannot afford to and should not work in a siloed fashion. Intercluster coordination gives us the opportunity to collaborate between different sectors and clusters, but also to capitalize on the synergies that allow us to deliver a stronger, cohesive, and humanitarian response.
Investing in collaboration helps investing in preparedness next to investing in response. Response mechanisms without collaboration can't exist. Preparedness mechanisms enforced and enhanced by collaboration are only delivering stronger, more holistic, more future-proof results. So reduce vulnerability by collaboration, increase opportunities by collaboration. And the beauty of WASH and water is, water inspires collaboration because water touches upon everything we have and do. Every sustainable development goal, like Ban Ki-moon said, everything in life. And that means working on water, working on WASH means intrinsically working on collaboration, bringing people and their institutions, their cultures and communities together. Collaboration works.
Inclusive.
Great.
Robust.
I love it.
Open-minded.
Forward-thinking.
Thrilled.
Empathy.
Fantastic.
Galvanized.
It's accountable.
Enthusiastic.
Leadership.
Love.